What you're about to see is a viral interaction where this officer is accused of arresting this guy for no reason. I reached out to the police department and asked them to send me as far back as they could in their body cam to make sure we weren't missing any important context. The video starts with 15 seconds of silence as this CVS employee sits on a bench. This video has no cuts where anything of significance happens, so you make the determination on who, if anyone, was in the wrong here.
What's going on with you? ID card! Something with your name on it. 6K93 Central?
That's my ride. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
No, you're not. Can you start me now, unit, please?
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws, sir. So
Stop, dude. You can make an emergency, please. I got one resisting.
Sir, I work here, sir. I just got off work. You don't believe me?
Dude, you're gonna get tased.
Okay, I work here.
Turn around.
I work.
Stand up and turn around.
Okay, I work here, sir.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't move. Don't move. If you move, there's a canine in my car. You're gonna get dog bit.
And I wasn't.
Stop moving your hands. 6K93 Central. I got one detained. If I have the channel, you can clear it. Who is that? Is that person related to you?
No, that's my lift. Can you just let them know that it's
Dude,
it's $40.
I asked. Okay, I pull up. Let's recap everything.
All right.
So I pull up. I see you sitting there, and then all of a sudden I'm pulling up. You're hiding behind the pillars of a closed business. How's that look, dude?
Well, you say hiding. I just got up
Dude,
and took a walk.
but just look from my. It's a closed business.
Right.
I pull up. You're hiding behind the pillars. It looks strange. Does that look weird? Does that sound weird to you?
But you say
and then
hiding.
listen.
Okay,
and then I tell you you're detained.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're gonna leave.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Then you were resisting.
Okay. I apologize. You say hiding. I just got up and put my hoodie on. That's all I did.
Do you really work here?
I swear to God, I work here. But what time is it? Can you tell me what time it is? Just tell me what time it is. I get it. Look what.
What's your name?
Look up what time CVS closes. Look up what time CVS closes. It's 10 o'clock.
You got your ID card on you?
I didn't do anything wrong, sir. I got off work and my manager just left. His name is Mike.
Well.
I'm your ride. This is my ride. Just 1 second.
Nah. I'll talk to him for a second. Hey, you're good to go. He doesn't need a ride anymore. I'm gonna give him one.
What's that last?
I said he called a lift or something, I think.
Yeah, we're on the left.
Yeah, I got one for him. So you're free to go.
Yeah.
You can cancel it or something. He might get arrested.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to figure out with her to cancel it. So.
Okay, I got you. You can hang out then. All right, I appreciate it. Dude, this one was kind of strange. So I'm passing by, I see someone singing, so I was like, I'll dip in and check who it is. As I'm pulling in, he hides behind the pole. So I'm like, that's fucking strange. So obviously I need to talk to this guy. His business is closed.
Yeah.
I go talk to him, like, hey man. And he's like, am I being detained? I said, yes, you are. You're being detained.
Yeah.
And I asked him for ID. He said he doesn't have it. He says, my ride's here, I'm gonna leave. I said, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And then I said, and that's why he was like, getting up to leave. And I pulled my taser out, and Drago started barking. I think he got a little worried, so he fucking started to comply then. But, so he's going to jail for resisting.
Where the hell's his ride?
That was his Uber right there. Oh. Apparently he works here, but, dude, he passed that point, and he's trying to jump in that and leave.
Yeah. Is that his shift that's on the bench up here, too?
Uh-huh, yeah. I do believe that he works here. I mean, he looks like he's in workers' clothing, but I mean, he was gonna try to dictate and tell me he was gonna leave. So yeah, I'm not playing that game. No, he's gonna learn, fortunately, the hard way. So yeah. It's pretty clear and simple. And
LMP to begin with.
He was hiding behind the fucking pole, which dude, that was fucking strange because I've never seen someone like get up off the bench and hide. He left his shit there too.
That's weird.
There's like a tablet and stuff on the bench.
Yeah, he was hiding behind the pole when he saw me pull in. I don't know. And then I asked him. He's like, my ride's here, I'm gonna leave. I said, no, you're not, dude. I said, you're detained. And then he wouldn't fucking ID himself, so. Yeah, he's fucked. Alright, face the car for me, bud. Don't lean against the car so hard. I gotta check your pockets. You got anything illegal on you that you shouldn't have? You are going to jail tonight. I was pretty clear with you and cool. You don't get to tell me that you're gonna leave, okay? I told you, you asked me if you were detained. I said yes, dude. And then you decided you just want to leave and do whatever the fuck you want. Are you gonna talk or? No? Okay. That's fine. Take a seat.
Seatbelt.
What's that?
I was just asking about this seatbelt right here.
You don't want to have, you don't have questions for me? Do you understand why you're getting arrested?
I was just sitting there. I got.
Do you understand why you're getting arrested?
My lift came.
I'll pull this back so you don't get too hot.
Okay, no. Put my hoodie back on.
Nope.
Alright, whatever.
I don't want you to overheat back here, dude. So you don't want me to explain to you? You're good? I want to explain to you. I think I dictated a little bit what was going on. You look, it was very strange, dude. Closed business. I pull up, you're hiding behind the pole. So I get out with you, okay? I asked you to identify yourself, then you asked me to detain. I tell you you are detained, okay? Because Lord and Prowling, I can investigate that. Although I'm not going to charge you with that, nor I'm going to go further in that. I asked you to identify yourself. If you fail to do that, I'm going to charge you with resisting, okay?
Now, the charges against the 22-year-old have since been dropped by the state attorney's office, but the officer, we're told, is on leave here while the police department does its own investigation into the arrest. The Wirt family did not want to go on camera for an interview about this today, but they did speak at the city council meeting earlier this week. Paul's grandparents say Paul never tried to hide from the officer, as the officer claimed.
He was accosted and he was arrested, and he spent 2.5 days in the county jail for absolutely doing nothing.
No mention of certain actions that were in that arrest record. The body cam speaks volumes on how our grandson was treated and illegally arrested.